A4 is a poor first move which ignores the center and does not help develop any pieces. E5 takes space in the center, controls the D4 and F4 squares, and allows the queen and dark-squared bishop to develop. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This move prepares for their bishop to join the action. This lets your bishop step into the game. That's playable. Your bishop becomes more powerful by developing towards the action. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your bishop and their king. You missed an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. You allowed the opponent to kick a bishop. They overlooked an opportunity to kick a bishop. You had a chance to play something better. Their pawn attacks your bishop, kicking it out of its current position. You found a safer square for your bishop. Decent move, but they had a better one. That fianchettoed bishop is putting pressure on the diagonal. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This move protects their pawn, which was vulnerable with insufficient defenders. This move leaves you with a weak pawn. They overlooked an opportunity to develop a knight off its starting square. You have an isolated pawn which can be a weakness. They missed a chance to develop a knight off its starting square. Well done, an excellent move. Moving their threatened pawn to safety. Nice move. Your bishop now controls more squares. They overlooked an opportunity to develop a knight off its starting square. You overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn. They overlooked an opportunity to move a piece to safety. You missed a better way to capture a free pawn. They stopped your attack by interposing a piece to protect their queen. The game is still close to equal, but you lost your advantage. This move weakens their position, creating a backward pawn you can target. You got lucky here. Your opponent missed the chance to capitalize on your mistake. This is not an ideal place for your knight. Your opponent slipped up, but you didn't take advantage of it. Their king has lost its castling rights. You are threatening to win a queen through a fork. You get a chance to win a queen through a fork. You can win a queen with a fork. Very nice. They blocked the check from your bishop. You won material by capturing that queen. A clear recapture. You're kicking their knight out of a useful square. Moving their threatened knight to safety. A good choice to move your threatened queen. Your opponent reinforced the defense of their pawn. You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material. A correct move to get their knight out of harm's way. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. They made one of the top moves in this position. Very good choice. Another piece joins the board for your opponent. That was an even swap of material. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. This move makes your piece much more effective. That's playable. Giving your opponent more things to worry about. This move connects their rooks, giving them a stronger position to work together. Your passed pawn can soon become dangerous for black. Decent move, but they had a better one. This is the way to win material. Their rook is now active on an open file. A logical capture. They move their king out of the check from your queen. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. They found a way to win your knight. This move attacks your opponent's pawn chain. They exchange pieces of equal value. You recaptured. They attacked your rook, gaining time as it must move. With this move, all your pieces are finally in action. They captured your vulnerable rook. You recaptured the piece. This move is dropping a bishop, though it doesn't change their losing position. You captured that free bishop. Their bishop is now on a more active square. You won a pawn for free. They've brought their piece into play while forcing your queen to retreat. For sure you had to move away from the threat. They played one of the best moves here. Nice. You capture a vulnerable pawn, winning material after all trades are completed. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. That rook was yours for the taking. They played the strongest move available. You're still on the road to checkmate. They move the bishop to safety. You continue the checkmate attack. This makes a passed pawn. You're still on the road to checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your knight. You continue the checkmate attack. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion. You're still on the road to checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. You continue the checkmate attack. I like their choice. You're still on the road to checkmate. They made one of the top moves in this position. You continue the checkmate attack. You trapped your opponent's piece. You will win a bishop. They played one of the best moves here. You're still on the road to checkmate. They are right on target. You continue the checkmate attack. They played the strongest move available. You're still on the road to checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. You continue the checkmate attack. They are right on target. You're still on the road to checkmate. Pushing their passed pawn. You continue the checkmate attack. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. You're still on the road to checkmate. They played the strongest move available. You continue the checkmate attack. Their pawn reaches the back rank and promotes to a queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your rook, getting closer to the forced checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. You continue the checkmate attack. They are right on target. Checkmate is always the best move.